similarities.
Okay. It's hard nowadays because I've played so many scary games that I honestly have a tough time defining what is scary. And it usually breaks down to like scary moments in games that I find to be pretty horrifying. Or in movies that I find to be pretty horrifying. I'm trying to even remember what's the last horror movie I watched, which is, okay. So I actually watched Hereditary after we were done filming Iron Lung. It was kind of one of those things where I was like, I should watch some horror movies. So I watched Hereditary. And there was a few things in there that I really liked. There were some things that I were okay. I'm not saying it's a bad movie in any way. I think it was a very interesting horror movie. Of the things in that movie, I think the ending was very unscary, except for one moment. Like you guys know what I'm talking about. Have you seen it?
I have not. So everyone out there, by the way, spoilers alert, because there's gonna be a lot of spoilers about different movies and books and things here. So just be ready for that. But no, what is Hereditary about?
Okay, Hereditary. Well, it's hard to exactly say what it's about. So it's a very convoluted subject. It's about this family that's trying to bring into the world some kind of demon that this whole cult has been trying to reincarnate in a body this whole time, and yada yada. That's the whole basic plot of it, is this family unwittingly serving this cult to bring it out. But there is one moment that I think a lot of people know there about that is either really scary or really funny, depending on what your perspective is. And this is what I say a lot about horror, is horror and comedy are very close to each other. They're both surprises usually. One is harmless, one is harmful. You know, it's your brain wants to evaluate a threat. And if it evaluates something as a threat, then it kicks you into fear mode. And if it doesn't, it's it's almost comic relief. There's a moment towards the end where there's just it's I forget if the camera is slowly panning across, but there's this dude that's just in the doorway naked butt naked,
show us.
and he's got a beam of light right here, and he's
Okay.
and I think anyone who's seen that movie knows what I'm talking about. That's not exactly a spoiler, but it's
I'm having a hard time envisioning it. Can you do a real to life demonstration?
Yeah, let me drop trial right now. All right, everyone go to Spotify right now.
There are so many people watch an episode ever.
It's such an interesting moment because it is funny to me, but also it is unsettling. It's both at the same time. I think that a lot of people probably walked away because just like the fucking confidence to have that shot so prominent. Only like Hereditary, smiling naked guy. There's probably a picture of him. Yeah, it's something about, number one, the lighting is very, very creepy. The way he is framed up in the doorway, just in the darkness, is just
I hate that I'm Googling this, but I'm Googling this.
Oh.
Yeah, it's scary, right? But also hilarious. It's at first you're what the it just makes you go, what the fuck?
He kind of looks like Ronald Reagan and Orville Redenbacher had a child.
It looks like I think he means the drawing rendering of Orville Redenbacher on the packaging boxes of the popcorn.
Ah, I see.
But he looks like he just said Pepperidge Farm remembers.
You're right. That actually is an apt description.
It is terrifying, but it is funny. You're right. It is both.
It's so weird, and I think Hereditary is a good example. There are many very scary moments. I love what they did with hiding things in the darkness and not emphasizing it with a jump scare or something like that. It's something you discover, and I think that's a lot of things that horror movie does better than others, in terms of, instead of shoving it in your face, let people notice the thing, because that is a scarier experience, even if most people might miss it. If people do see it, their instinctual brain is going to just kick them into overdrive, being is that a threat? And I think that's what makes Hereditary is a scary movie, and there are some scenes you could pick it apart of being scarier than others, but overall it's a pretty horrifying experience led by really great acting. So I'd say that's probably I would say that's a pretty scary movie. I like that.
Okay.
I'm just Googling still frames from that movie, and I'm having a strong urge to look over my shoulder. I don't like it.
That means it's being somewhat successful if just still images are making you do that.
That would definitely be a thing. If I was going to say something about horror that I liked, just without having seen that movie, just from the stills and from what you're describing, Mark, being willing to put something out there that's not just a loud jump scare moment where it's someone could see that and think, oh, well, that's not that scary, or see it and think it's funny or just confusing or whatever. I think that is good horror to me, because it's not just boo, gotcha. It's off-putting. And as those moments accumulate over the course of a good story, like the more off-put you get, the more you're like uneasy in a way that's harder to put your finger on. And then you'll have more reaction to the scary moments that happen, because I'm sure that movie has jump scares of some, or, you know, someone gets killed or whatever. It's about like summoning a demon. So like, I'm sure they go through the tropes of what happens when you do that. It just looking at the still frame is kind of like, oh, weird. But I could totally see how if that just showed up for a couple frames in a movie, and you saw it, you'd be like, what? Huh?
It would be unsettling, and it's great because it's like the pacing I think is good because it accelerates the unsettling, and it kind of like, it doesn't provide a lot of rules for its universe. I'm not exactly sure why they have to be naked, but they sure are. But I think if I remember about some of the behind the scenes was like, yeah, originally we had all these like robes and stuff, and we kind of made a last minute decision, which is a crazy thing to ask all of your cast, you know, to last minute, being like, how about instead we just have them all be naked? Yeah, you guys don't mind, right? Go ahead.
I will say the like flowy robe aesthetic in scary movies is super done. That's not scary because you see that as like a cliche of a thing that's supposed to be scary. A fully nude person in an unexpected place doing something that's really off-putting or terrifying, kind of like a new fresh take on the like weird look at the human form that you're not really supposed to see in a general setting type of thing. Because you never see a fully naked person like hanging from the ceiling or like murdering someone else. You're usually wearing clothes, usually flowy ghost robes or something. Like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, so that's my contribution for something at least recent.
I think you both contributed. Bob, you also mentioned...
no, he didn't mention anything. I don't remember him saying anything.
I contributed a lot, at least as much as Mark, probably more.
He tried to knock you down.
I mean, Mark brought up the whole topic, so obviously points. But I was going to say, you both contributed. But okay,
Thank you.
Fine. So for me, one of the first things I thought of whenever I was thinking of this topic...
You need to turn around. Going to work. It's going to be more of a game show, and it's going to be quick fire, buzz in. Do you guys have buzzers?
Sure.
Yeah.
I got some stuff I can use.
Okay, all right. I'm going to give you an example of a trope, and I'm just going to throw one out there. For example, it's called the Amusement Park of Doom, a dangerous amusement park where oblivious families and tourists visit at their own risk. Now, you guys buzz in and give me an example of anything. It could be like movie, could be game, where this trope exists. First one to buzz in and answer correctly gets a point.
Buzz.
Me.
Buzz.
Me.
Buzz.
Me. I'm sorry, do you not like that one? I'll try something else.
I really didn't know you guys were pressing buttons there. I did not know.
Buzz.
Me. Anyway, I believe I was first.
Oh, I don't know about
You
that.
guys understand the rules? I gave Bob 1 point there just to give him a start. The next trope. What happened to mommy? One of the protagonists has a friend or loved one infected with the virus or anything similar. In a fit of loyalty, they try to keep the victim alive and the infection secret. Smash.
Bruh.
I smashed before he brud.
I know, I brought first.
I know, I heard the smash way before.
Smash. I think I heard the smash before the bruh. And because you both are in the same city, the latency when it hits me is the same.
I don't know about that. Wade's got broken internet, so that's probably an advantage.
I do, I'm cheating.
It's going to be difficult because I don't know which ones you guys have. So I'm going to have to guess.
Well, it's like a maximum of 12, so...
Van Helsing hate crimes. Someone tries to kill monsters who aren't intending to harm or kill anyone.
Dog wieners.
Bob, I think.
No, that's me.
Dog wieners.
Sorry, I didn't let it play.
Dog wieners.
Dog wiener.
I mean, does it have to be a specific one? Because wouldn't it be any movie about Frankenstein and his monster? That's basically the entire trope of that movie.
If you can name one specific movie about it, I'll give it to you.
Oh no, what's the one? What?
Oh, you got 5 seconds or I'm gonna let Wade steal it.
The one with Willy Wonka. What's it called?
The ship of Theseus.
No, Dr. Frankenstein.
And 3, 2, 1, Wade!
The Bride of Frankenstein, which came out in like the 50s or 60s or something.
I'll take when it has anything to do with pregnancy, taken to a disturbing level.
That's me.
Yeah, I know. Wait,
Probably shouldn't see it, but I do remember boobies.
Oh.
We do remember boobies. Speaking of boobies, the next subject is sex signals death.
What happened?
Wade?
Friday the 13th, any of them? Nightmare on Elm Street, any of them?
That's a good one.
Name a specific one.
All right, yeah, pick one.
Friday the 13th.
Let me see if there was actually any sex in Friday the 13th.
Dude, there is so much sex in all those. Those counselors are like, bam, bam, no, fuck me, bam, lamb, whoa, fuck me, bam, lamb. Oh shit, I died, bam, lamb.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
Juliana Gill hot sex scene in Friday the 13th uncut
man, I don't
on
know.
Pornhub.
There's a Reddit question that was saying, like, a friend told me the original Friday the 13th movie sex scene is real, and the actors are actually doing it. So, all right, okay, you get the
Not
point.
even was it a scene. They actually fuckuckled.
That's not a sex scene. That's just a porn.
The director said cut, and they kept going. And later they were like,
What happened?
I'm not gonna laugh at that.
You should.
I'm not gonna laugh at that.
what happened?
Next category: Orphanage of Fear. Any movie where an orphanage is evil and horrible.
Oh, fuck. What was
Does it have to be a horror movie?
A game or anything.
Buzz?
Do it! Make your dreams
Weirdly,
come true!
Wade snuck his buzz in there just before you, Bob.
God damn it.
So I'm going to do a weird one here. The song Total Eclipse of the Heart by Bonnie Tyler. In the end of the scene, there's a bunch of like choir boys with glowing eyes that float toward her. And it's a reference to a movie that came out like 10 or 20 years before. And I forget what the name of that movie is. But that combined reference and movie is my answer.
Are you talking Bonnie Tyler's Total Eclipse of the Heart Turn Around music video? Okay, I'm towards the end. They're at some boarding school or something.
No, it's before that.
Oh, there's possessed choir boys. Okay, this is such a good answer. However, choir boys does not necessarily mean orphanage.
Yeah, it does. Why else would they be in a choir?
I believe choir boys traditionally are part of the church, Wade.
And where do you send orphans? Church. To find Jesus.
That'll teach him for being an orphan.
They need a father of some kind. I'm sorry.
It was such a good, like, potential for answer. I cannot give you the point because it is not an orphanage. It is very
I'm
good.
just going to take a stab at it. Can I take a guess?
You can, but the points are no longer valid.
I'm going to guess at some point there was a book, movie, show, episode called Orphan.
Look, I'm sure there was an orphanage in some media.
No, it's just the actual thing is called Orphan. Let's find out.
Wade, we missed the softball, but you're so close. In 2007, there was a horror movie that came out called The Orphanage.
Serious?
Starring Belen Rueda, Roger Princep, Geraldine Chaplin, Fernando Cayo. This might not be an English language movie now that I'm looking at it. It is a horror movie called The Orphanage. Oh, it's called The Orphanato. That's not in English. But if you had guessed that, if one of us had guessed that, spot on.
I found a real one. Supernatural season 5. There's an episode called The Real Ghostbusters where there's some haunted ghost orphans that...
Oh, there's also a 2009 horror movie just called Orphan.
Aha! I get no points, but I called it.
Yeah, wow, that is that's great. Next one, sinister nudity. Nudity used as a signifier of villainy and horror.
It's maybe not a horror, but it's
Sorry, I just had that on my soundboard.
Wait, who was that?
Hey, mine was from a previous episode. That was from 5 seconds ago.
Oh, what do you mean? No, it's my buzzer button, man.
I mean, I buzzed in. I said that, Mark. That was me buzzing in by saying that.
Okay, I see how it is.
Maybe not horror, but it's...
No, we just whatever Wade talked and that wasn't buzzing in. Wade, what do you got?
Have you seen the movie Hereditary?
Okay.
There's some scenes in that movie where there's some pretty horrible nudity, man. It's pretty terrifying.
I will accept that. It's horrific nudity in that one.
It's very horrific. Have you seen the images? You should
Oh
search
man,
them.
it's
I'm not yearning right now.
I've never yearned, actually. Never.
I didn't actually know that you could make yarn in the past tense.
Yeah, yearned.
She yearned.
I yearned for you.
Wade's literally not even paying attention. Wade's gone.
I was counting something and broke my brain.
How high did you get this time?
17.
You didn't even make it to 2 and 2.
I was trying to get to 15, but I ended up at 17.
What are you counting? It's just for fun, just practicing. Gotta make sure these skills stay sharp.
You and James need to hang out, man. That is the funniest thing. When he wakes up like in the middle of the night or whatever from a nap, he'll literally just sit up and he'll either go, "Where mama, where dad at?" or he'll just sit up and go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Anybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he just starts scouting. He just loves it. You guys would get along so well.
I also wake up in the middle of the night. I'm just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Molly's like, "What the hell?" I'm like, 6.
I don't know if he can get all the way to 15 yet, but I don't know if you can either.
I apparently cannot. Yes, that's right.
The world's greatest detective. He deduced it. He got there.
Batman trying to deduce who is Batman, comes to the conclusion it's Bruce Wayne, looks in the mirror. Holy shit.
Who am I? Who am I? Screaming at himself in the mirror.
I highly recommend the video game if you want to get that feel. Bye. Welcome back. Mark.
It says your device has changed, Mark. It says you're starting a new recording due to a change in devices. Uh-oh. No, nothing. Nothing. Sorry, bud.
He always does this during my episodes.
Yeah, you'll notice whenever Mark hosts, never mysterious technical problems. Do you have a dry erase board near you? You might just need to write your answers down for the rest of this one.
Yeah, John Krasinski this shit. Office this. You have a wall. Can you throw your thing behind you down and just write on the wall?
I don't know why, but I thought you were going to go with, can you throw your feces at the wall in the shape of your answers?
I would give a lot of bonus points if he could spell words by just flinging shit at the wall behind him. Okay, buddy, you got a shit broken it's funny point. Since I didn't listen to any of your small talk, I figured I made it up to you.
Damn.
I don't know.
If you have hair there, you have hair everywhere. That's a litmus test right there.
Just based on Bob's own criteria, I got to give the first VP point to Mark. The more hair, the boldness.
Whatever you say, President and friend.
It'd be the first time the president walks into a room and everyone runs past him. Are you Markiplier? Can I get a photo?
You guys walk up to like the G8 or something, which is like world leaders, and one of the other heads of state is just like, "Oh, Markiplier! Oh my god!"
My kid's such a fan of you. I don't know why.
You know, that might work to our advantage.
Yeah, I wouldn't be elected because I don't have a college degree, but
Is that required?
it's encouraged.
Let's not talk about that. What's the next position?
The Secretary of Agriculture.
What do they do?
I think they hand out rakes.
The Green Giant.
Not the jolly one, just the green regular giant.
He can be jolly, but you know, these days, with what farmers have to go through, Monsanto breathing down their necks, and all the immigrants taking all their jobs as farmers.
That's true. We do have an Ohio eating the pests and immigrant farmer crisis.
I'm not going to argue that the green giant is not formidable. For Sec Ag, what you really want is just someone or something that really represents America. And you could not do better in that regard than a field of corn. There is no more American symbol of agricultural dominance in this world than a large field of corn. Nobody's not getting behind field of corn for Sec Ag when they're trying to get that nomination pushed through the Senate.
It's genius. We're like a news channel. We now go live to the Secretary of Agriculture. Hey, Sec Ag, how you doing out there?
Secretary of Agriculture addresses the joint session of Senate and Congress. It's just a field of corn, but there's like a harvester going through it, just like it's a bunch of Secret Service agents come running out of the sides, like, "Oh my god!"
They're all diving into the thresher. Get down! Get down!
Get down, sir! He can't be stopped! Get down! Next Secretary is just harvester bucket full of corn.
Is next of kin.
Next of can.
Hey, Mark himself admitted it. I don't think this needs much debate. A green giant, great, but like he lives on the can. The corn goes through it all.
Even through the American people.
Done. Corn. Feel.
And I don't know what I did. It's not like I sat there and just like wiped my pits for 10,000 rotations. It's just that it, for some reason, was really, I hit a critical strike on my deodorant that day.
He's like, Mark, you smell too good today. Oh my God.
Oh, you knew my workout partner.
That's me, Mark. We used to do the bells, remember?
You know, the workout bells.
I can't open my eyes anymore because you're deodorant, Mark.
I like how whenever Wade is doing a character now, it involves closing his eyes. I like that part of your...
That's how I do it. He closed his eyes for the guy. He was like,
I'm glad I'm not insane. Or maybe we're all wrong because that I feel like that has happened before. I literally just watched that video. It was akin to when you've told this story before, but it was when you and Molly came with us to fondue and I saw Molly put 2 pieces of meat on the same thing and put it in the fondue. And I was like, that's not possible. What the fuck is happening? Like, oh wait, that is possible. I just never did that before.
Bob sees a shish kebab and freaks out. Vegetables and meat. I want you to explain to our audience out there and me how CPR works.
Oh, good. The thing I definitely understand. Good. Okay. CPR. The first thing you need to do is get the person laying flat on their back, get their head stabilized so that their head is up in the neck, and then you check as best as you can and make sure their airway is not blocked, because it doesn't really matter if they're not getting oxygen if you do the next parts. If they have an airway and hopefully they're not exploded, I think you do a rescue breath. You take a deep breath and blow a rescue breath, hold their nose, blow a rescue breath into their mouth, and fill their lungs with oxygen. And that's kind of the only time you do that for a little while. It used to be you would do the breath every like 10 or 15 pumps, but now the oxygen lasts long enough. You mostly focus on the pumping. So once you have airway good, breath in the mouth, you get your hands, forget exactly, you sort of like lock your fingers, something like this, and you go up over them and down into their sternum really forcefully. You want to pump at approximately the tempo of like staying alive. Ironically, you want to like stay, and you're gonna break bones. It's gonna sound horrific. Their sternum is gonna crack. It's gonna feel and sound awful. That's correct. And you're basically trying to circulate the blood through their body, make sure mostly that their brain still gets blood. And I think I forget what it is now, but there's something like every 30 seconds or 60 seconds, every once in a while, pause with the crushing their chest and you blow another breath into their mouth just so there's some fresh oxygen in their lungs, because the blood is supposed to be circulating the oxygen, so the oxygen is important. But yeah, basically you just keep doing that until someone who knows what they're doing shows up, or you pass out, because it is exhausting. And you do your best to try and keep them alive.
All right. Excellent. That was a pretty thorough description. I appreciate the information. Now everyone out there knows how CPR works and a rough understanding of how to do it.
I am not certified. That's all hearsay information. But I don't know if we need to say that on the show anymore, but I just want to make sure.
We're getting stupider. So yeah, absolutely. All right, Wade, please explain that, but stupider.
Sure. So, never done it, but I'm pretty sure you want to make sure they're laying butt towards Satan, eyes toward God. You want to listen. If the batteries ain't working, you go up, hold their nose, you give them a little mouth to mouth with some blowy. That doesn't jumpstart them. Put your hands together, but not like this. It's more like flat, one way or another. You put it right on their heart, and then pick a song, any of your favorites, and just start, doing the beat to the song. And that should get them like jazzed up a little bit to where they're like, you know what, life wasn't so bad, and they should come back. Do that for a bit, and then do some more breathing in their mouth. Well, that should get them back.
You really shaved it just a little bit off there. It definitely didn't fall off a cliff right immediately off the bat.
Yeah, no, I think I understood the directions though. I think I got a general understanding. I really appreciate that explanation. I think I'm going to save a life. Bob, please explain it even stupider.
All right, you got someone laying on the floor. They seem like they're dying. What you need to do is picture a whoopee cushion. This person is now your human-sized whoopee cushion. You want to start, as you do with all good whoopee cushions, by filling her up. Go to the holes on the top, plug one, blow in the other, fill her up. You'll see it fill up, and then you got to go down to the middle part and just squeeze it until it feels like it's empty in there. And you want to keep cycling that back and forth. You want to make sure you hear lots of cracking, lots of horrible sounds. The human whoopee cushion is really more of a crunchy crumbly type of whoopee cushion as opposed to the nice juicy farts that you get out of a real one. But that's the goal. Fill her up, and then you crunch it out, fill her up, squeeze it out, back, forth, and save a life.
That is an incredibly accurate description of how to do CPR. That I can't believe how well that analogy works.
Probably enough to get someone there, right?
All right, Wade, are you able to explain it even stupider?
Make out, and trampoline time. I'll come back.
Whoa.
That's what I got.
Super equals shorter. Got it.
I really like that, but I have to say it was really dumb, but I believe that would lead to people jumping on their chest. And I don't think that that's an accurate way to do whoopee cushions. Or CPR. Oh, man. God damn.
Actually, that's exactly how you do whoopee cushions, Mark. You ever used one?
You're right. You're totally right.
I feel like I just got robbed of a point. Everyone just heard it in real time.
Wait, I gave you a bonus point in that round. All right, Bob, it's your turn again. Man, that might be too esoteric. I've got a whole bunch of lists here. Let me...
No, hit me with it.
All right. Okay. Please explain me how the water cycle works.
Ah, yes.
The other name of this game I was thinking of is One-Headed Expert, just so you know.
The surface of the Earth is over 70% water, but water changes states at temperatures that are all achievable on the surface of the Earth. Some of the surface water on the Earth is frozen solid in the form of ice. Some of it is liquid. Most of it is liquid, but a large part of it also becomes a gas. Water evaporates when it gets hot enough, and it gets hot enough on Earth for water to straight evaporate up off the surface into the sky. Water lifts up into the sky. That's why the air is not, making your skin crack, because there's water in it. It's water vapor. That's what humidity is. It's an important part of human life, honestly, and most life. But water goes up into the sky. The higher it gets, the cooler it gets, because the air temperatures are colder higher up in the atmosphere. So water gets heated down on the surface, rises up. Eventually it cools down enough to where it starts to turn back into a liquid, and you get little tiny droplets of water suspended up in the atmosphere. That's what clouds are. Clouds are just droplets of water floating together, cooling down and liquefying. What's that called? Condensing. That's the word. And when enough water gets in the atmosphere and cools down enough and it starts to condense and there's a lot of liquid, it'll fall back down. That's rain or snow or sleet, any kind of precipitation. And it falls back down. Some of it falls on land. Some of it falls right back into the oceans and lakes. But the stuff that falls on land also either sinks into the dirt, filters down through, or if it's like hard rock or something, it will flow off into creeks, rivers, estuaries, flow back into lakes. It might just go right into the ocean. Who knows? But that's the whole cycle, because then it's back where it began. It's back in the big bodies of water, goes back down, and it's down on the surface where it will more than likely be heated up again, turn back into vapor, back into the atmosphere, so on. That's why it's a cycle. It goes on and on.
That's beautiful. Bill and I couldn't have done it better. That was incredible. It was like a Bob Ross kind of explanation. I loved it. Wade, please ruin it.
Earth's kind of like an aquarium, and water has a filter system. So somewhere, I'm not sure exactly where, there's like an intake where the water goes up and it goes into the filter. And the filter, as long as it's working properly, it'll send clean water back down. But sometimes your filter gets too cold or it gets clogged and the water doesn't come right back down right away, which is why we have deserts and stuff. Or if your filter's too cold, it comes down like all icy. But if your filter's working properly and it gets cleaned out and changed as it should, it'll come back down as water, and you can drink it, swim in it, so on and so forth. It'll get back into your different bodies of water, and then you got good water there for a little while until we and fish poop and shit in it and stuff, and then it goes back to get filtered and cleaned again, and the cycle continues. And just make sure you clean your filter regularly.
All right. Okay. I won't ask you how to change that filter. I think we're trying to figure that out as a species, but I think I understand it still. Bob, even stupider.
Humans piss every day. Humans need water to drink every day. The water we drink is what turns into piss. How do you think we get more water to drink when we're pissing out all of the Earth's water all day, every day? The cycle. We piss, goes down into the earth, gets real hot because of lava and shit, steam, atmosphere, cloud, rain, goes in my swimming pool. I drink it while I swim. I piss later. It's a whole cycle, comes and goes. The cycle goes through humanity. Humans and other animals technically, but mostly humans are the heart, the core. No, they're the radium. No, that's not the word. We just piss a lot, okay? We just piss a lot.
Yeah, thank you. I think I understand it. Piss, gets real hot, up, down, swimming.
It is possible to piss so hot that it turns right into steam. You skip a part of the cycle. If you piss in a sauna onto the rocks, you skip the whole cycle where it's on Earth. It just goes right up into the clouds. Maybe that's where acid rain comes from.
We'll get some people on that to find out the answer. Wade, even stupider.
Water dies, goes to heaven. New water baby sent to earth. Grows up, dies. I feel like I have a religious connotation. I hope that people aren't offended by it.
No, you don't need to explain it further. I got it. All right, Bob, can you go stupider?
Water down, liquid. Oh, water up. Gas, water, get back down, liquid. So much piss.
Man, I really like that. Valiant effort, but I think Wade just crushed it with water dies and goes to heaven. I love it.
I know. Oh, damn.
Wade, it is your turn. I'm caught between these two, but I think I'm going to go with this one. The life cycle of a butterfly.
Butterflies don't start as butterflies. They go through an entire process of becoming a butterfly. They start as an egg, and assuming that egg doesn't get eaten by a predator or destroyed by weather, so on and so forth, theory, the egg should hatch into a little caterpillar. And that caterpillar, its job is to go, survive, eat vegetation, hopefully around it, maybe the leaf that the egg was hidden under, eat grasses, different things. And eventually when that caterpillar gets big enough and has enough, I'm not even sure what the chemical is called, it will use that material and produce a pupa or like a shell to cover itself. After it's fully covered, it goes through a period where it's basically just immobile. It's surviving on the nutrients it had previously eaten, and its job is to just wait until the transformation process inside completes. That process is the caterpillar going from being a, long, skinny creature with a bunch of legs to similar body, but now it has usually, and from my understanding, longer legs rather than a bunch of little short ones. Beautiful wings of various colors, 2 long antennae, so on and so forth. And it, with those wings, gains the ability to fly. The butterfly flies around, is able to go to different flowers and grasses and traverse the landscape much easier, up until the point where it lays its own eggs and starts the process over and over again.
Beautifully explained from beginning to end. The cycle completes. Bob, please explain that a little bit stupider.
Butterfly, butterfly, butterfly. 4 steps. Step number 1, yucky egg. Egg gets glued onto a leaf. That leaf is now daycare. Step 2, hungry little worm bitch. Egg hatches. Caterpillar comes out. That greedy bitch eats so much that he bursts out of his skin multiple times. Step 3, sleepy spit sack. When that bitch gets fat enough, hungry, greedy little caterpillar spits out a cocoon of gross spit around himself that hardens into a gross hard spit sack and takes a 2-week nap. Step 4, wobbly, winged bitch. Butterfly emerges from cocoon, no longer caterpillar, now butterfly. Butterfly wings, sticky icky. Butterfly wings dry out, butterfly fly away. Not by choice, just 'cause windy. Bye-bye, butterfly. Oh, butterfly lay eggs. Step 5, back to start over. 5 steps. Eggs, cycle.
I remember my favorite childhood book, Bye Bye Butterfly. It was such a beautiful tale.
Is it bad if I don't want to try to top that just because of how he discovered? I just enjoyed that so much.
It was very nice, but the name of the game is Get More Stupider, Wade.
Caterpillar's born, hatched, something, buys a new shell, lives in it for a while, can't afford the rent, steals some shit, straps it on, flies away, and gets laid. More babies.
Does it have to be remotely scientifically accurate, or does it just have to be a cycle of life?
I think I get it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. All right. I'll accept it. That was pretty stupid, but I think I still get it. I can equate that to a butterfly. Bob, can you go any stupider?
Butterfly mom dad shits eggs onto leaf. Butterfly mom dad goes to store to get cigarettes, never comes back. Chubby little caterpillar baby eats feelings until so fat that throws up all over self. Eventually wakes up in pile of puke. Emerges realizing they are the butterfly mom dad they resented so much. Butterfly mom dad lays icky sticky eggs on leaf. Goes to store to get gallon of milk this time. Cycle of butterfly.
That's so such a tragedy. Man.
Poor little caterpillars are just watching TV, waiting for mom to come home. It's so sad.
Wade, can you go stupider?
Baby, teen, adult, babies.
I mean, that could be a human life cycle.
It doesn't have to be funnier. It just has to be stupider.
It's something that I don't think specifically makes me understand butterflies.
That's a you problem.
I think that's a pretty strong effort given where we were.
I don't know if it's necessarily stupid enough, in all honesty. If I'm going to counter myself, I think that that's relatively accurate without much stupid.
Yeah, it's like simple. It's simple, but not dumb.
I would say Bob's actually added some stupidity to it, whereas that one was just a straightforward, simple answer.
All right, my follow-up answer had sound effects. Is all I'm going to say. So it's
all right. I want to hear it though. That sounds great.
You know what? Yeah, let him go.
Egg. Caterpillar. Cocoon. Butterfly.
I make it come back. It's got to come back.
Eggs. Wah, wah.
Well done.
Nailed it.
Does our moon have a name?
Moon.
Luna?
Isn't that what the moon in Kerbal is called?
Probably. No, it's called Mun.
Oh, that's right.
Mun. The Mun.
What is moon name? Name of Earth's moon is the moon.
Oh!
With a capital M.
Oh, okay.
This is easy. I got this. I actually am going to go with what the wheel spun to. I clicked it and it was there. And I haven't moved it since. But it's caveman.
Okay.
Sure.
Caveman, right? We're going to explain how to tie a shoe. Very simple, very easy.
I start off, right?
Yeah.
I didn't actually learn how to tie a shoe until 2nd grade, which is kind of embarrassing, but true story. But my teacher sat me down like before recess or after recess when I came up to her and was like, can you help me tie my shoe? And she showed me. It's very simple. You take your shoestrings, pull them basically straight up, cross them, wrap one down around the other and back through, and you form like a little W, which was great for me, being named Wade. Pull it down, tighten it. And there's multiple ways you can go from here. You can either form a loop with one side, take the other string, wrap it around, take its tip, wrap it under, pull, and you have 2 loops, 2 strings. Or you can bunny ear it, make 2 loops, take 1 loop, just like you did at the start, cross them, wrap 1 loop down to the other, pull, 2 different ways to tie your shoe. Then you can loop again and double knot if you want, but...
Fair enough. That is how you tie a shoe. Bob?
You know, since I got the Geico gig, it's been really hard to escape the stigma. But no, you want me to teach you how to tie a shoe? Sure. Yeah. No. I'm sorry. That's people usually ask me about the caveman stuff. No, I cross the laces. You wrap one under the other. Yeah, like that. I do the bunny ears. You make the 2 bunny ears. The bunny chases the other around the tree, and you pull it through. And yeah, you got it. I think you were just kind of finding an excuse to talk to me. I get that a lot.
That's fair. Thank you. You saw right through me.
I like to take the low-hanging fruit as often as possible.
That was low? Man, I hadn't thought about the Geico caveman in so long. Wow. Wade.
2 strings up, cross, 1 down, pull, 2 loop, cross, down, pull, tie.
Fair. That's good. Bob?
2 strings, both bobcats. 1 bobcat chase other bobcat. Round, 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 under, round, round. I watch, dizzy, take club, kill bobcats. Ugh. Shoe stay on.
I didn't expect that.
Man, okay, how am I gonna top that? Okay.
Shoes stay on really good. All right. But Wade.
Small, there. Kick. Oh. Kick. Oh, shoe.
Sorry, did you just kick two small creatures up the butt so you could have shoes on your feet?
I was in their mouth, but I could be up their butt too.
Oh, okay, got it.
They opened their mouth to roar, and I kicked in there.
I'm just thinking they could bite you if you kick it in their mouth.
Shoe stay on.
Shoe stay on.
Shoes stay on. Bob,
You're gonna have to come with me on this one. It's a bit of a stage play.
I'm ready.
I'm a caveman frozen in ice. I'm a scientific researcher. Ting 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 ting. Ting ting ting. This is the mouth of the caveman. I'm chiseling the ice away. Ting 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 ting. We didn't wear shoes.
God damn it. Angelic, you know how they pronounce it? Angelic talk.
I believe it's pronounced analgesic.
They're gonna say anal Jesus, and I don't like either of those things.
Pick your poison.
He turned shit into buffets. Anal Jesus.
I know that what an acronym is you take the letters of something and then that you shorten it into a thing, but they're stupid. For example, you already used this one, Wade. This one doesn't haunt my dreams. I don't like it. LOL. I don't like it. We all know what it stands for.
I raised my hand so I can
you raised your hand. I wasn't actually looking at you. Yeah. Mark.
Yeah, lots of love.
Wait, what?
That's what it means. Lots of love.
It's licking our Lord.
I don't know why that one got to me. That was
In church taking communion, everyone's eating their wafers. You're like, idiots. Fucking stupid. These guys aren't lolling, right?
You go up to get communion and they give you the thing. They're like, the body of Christ. LOL. The blood of Christ. LOL.
Glad we're all on the same page.
Yeah, well, see, so that's a good use of LOL. I approve of that, I guess. I think we could have a better acronym for laughing out loud. And it can be anything. It doesn't have to follow acronym rules. In my world, an acronym is just a short word that means a longer word or phrase. Give me anything. I want you to help me. We know better.
CMG, chuckling my guts. I think that's pretty good.
See, Mark's on it.
LMS, losing my shit.
I like that. I like that direction. That's not the last one, but we can keep going.
Gag, giggling at gaffs, or goofs, giggling at goofs.
Either one, or both. Gag.
Giggling at gags and goofs.
Latil, laugh until I cry. Latic, Latil, laugh until I laugh.
You know what I like about gag is if you just, it's really funny. You just gag, and then you're Mr. Krabs.
Then you're Krabsing it up, yeah.
That's the evolution. You're like, man, that crabs me up. That crabs me right up.
Oh.
KMU. Man, KMU.
Is that how you spell cracks or crabs?
All right. No, I like that. That's a whole sequence. You can really, there's levels to it because you can, crabs me up is kind of higher than a gold gag or gag. See, isn't that better than LOL?
Way better. Yeah.
A lot. And I don't like this acronym because I don't think anyone knows what the fuck this stands for. But you'll know what it means when I say it to you. RSVP. What is that? What does that mean?
Oh God, what does it mean?
Not what words is it, but you know what it means, right? If you're going to RSVP for something.
Well, what words is it?
I'll tell you, it ain't English.
Reserved seats, Vice President.
If that was it, it'd be very confusing. No, you know why it stinks? Because it's French. It stands for, and I'm going to say this wrong, respondez, s'il vous plaît. Please respond. I don't honestly know if we can improve on RSVP because in the way that it's used, I think it's pretty effective. And it's aesthetic, it looks nice, it's a good combo. I just don't like that people use it and they don't even know what the words are. That feels like a lie to me.
The V is the crux of it that makes it a little more difficult.
What about SMFS? Save my fucking seat.
Oh, I was building acronyms for RSVP. That's not what we're doing. Because I was saying, in my head.
I was like, why is the V so difficult, Mark? You don't have to use it.
I was like, really sucking vampire dick, and that made me laugh in my head. But that's not the game we're playing.
Dick with a P? You mean penis?
Yes, sucking vampire penis. Oh, it's so stupid.
RSVD.
This is where everyone discovers I'm actually dumb.
We're all dumb. That's why we have this show.
This is actually one of my listed in my private writings. My listed formulas for a Distractible episode is make Mark spell out loud. I've gone to it before. It's a classic.
Good thing he brought his scary tape.
I just feel like this is why I'm slower to learn languages, is just because words don't go good in my head. That's why names I can't remember.
But you think words good, just don't get them out of your mouth as quickly. But it's not about speed. You know lots of big words, Mark. They're in there.
They're in there.
What about oots? IWTS. I want that spot.
I have to have the accent.
Yeah.
How about that spot? How about LMIT? Let me in there.
I'm a baby.
I'm a baby. Let me in there. That's where I go.
Was that even part of an actual show, or is that just a warm-up?
Well, no, it was the pre-show. So like a whopping 100 people.
Let me in there.
Should we give context on that? I don't really feel like it.
It was part of the tour, doing an improv bit.
The improvised song. Oh yeah, Wade has the poster. That's all you need to know. Anyway, I'm not even mad at RSVP. I just wanted to get that one off my chest. But I do like really sucking vampire dick. Glad that we got that out.
Penis.
No, it's
Excuse
really
me.
sucking vampire dick.
All right, fair enough.
What about we make it English? It's IAVP, as in I'm a very important. I'm a very important. I forgot the I. I'm a very important.
It's English as spoken by a 6-year-old.
Fuck.
I, a very important person.
This is hard. I made fun of Mark, then I immediately got made fun of myself.
That's how it goes, man. That's
This one
how it
applies
goes.
to us. 2 out of 3 of us definitely have this, and I think the third one of us might have this anyway. ADHD. And it's, I honestly, I don't dislike it. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It's just not very like, it doesn't save you a lot of time. You know, there's no like, it's not like, oh, I got ADAS or like whatever. It's saying it's fairly long and clunky. I feel like we could come up with something that's a little more, that rolls off the tongue, you know? And this is, you know, this one can be funny, but this is also like an actual serious disorder that affects people. So can't be too funny.
IGBB, I got bad brain.
HWL, although it's pronounced as howl. Huh? Wasn't listening.
I surrender.
That's a weird one, Mark. I don't think that fits very well at all.
IS?
Now that I'm thinking about this, didn't we do a bit like this recently? Oh, it was the McConaughey bit with the spelling.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just out here eating, man. EATIN. That's probably what inspired me. I came up with this idea in the interim. And by I mean Mandy. But that episode probably inspired it. Yeah, I think Hal might take that one. I was hoping we could riff a little longer, but
Sorry, I should have saved that one.
no, that's a good one.
No.
That's okay.
Sometimes you play the ace.
This is another one in the same category for me.
SYPA. Sometimes you play TASYP. Sometimes you play the ace.
YTPA, sometimes you play the ace.
Take a breath. It's okay. It's okay. We're still out here. It's fine. Radar. First of all, do you guys know that radar is an acronym?
I did not.
I don't know what I thought it meant, but it's an acronym. And I'll give a point to the man who knows what the acronym stands for.
Radioactive arson plane and reconnaissance.
What? Radioactive arson plane and reconnaissance. RAPA?
Huh. What did I spell?
There's a D in there, buddy.
It sure is, isn't there? Did I say plane? I meant dumbbell. Shit.
I don't think you get to laugh at Mark anymore when he spells real slow.
Hey, P's and D's are just They're just up. They just fell over, you know.
Does the last half of it stand for dish and receiver?
No, but that's a very smart guess.
All right, never mind then. Really awesome dick, eh, pal? Nope, that's Ray Dad. That's not right.
Wait, do you have another guess in there, or do you give up?
It's gotta be something radio. Something radio.
Radio is correct.
Radio. Airplane detector and reasoning.
I want to say that's closer, but no. It stands for radio detection and ranging.
They skipped a whole A.
They got you because they
Oh.
left the A from radio in the beginning there.
But they left the A from and. Stupid.
Google image found.
Well, it doesn't matter anymore because we're moving on.
What about FIF? Funny image format.
Oh, that's way better. And there's no confusion. Well, it could be Fife. Beef?
Fief.
Boom. Picture move.
I like it. Simple, fun.
RSM. Real short movie.
RSM feels like it already exists. It doesn't, but like it feels like it does. So
LL. A looky loop.
do you say LL though, or do you say ooh?
I'll leave it up to the individual, but so I guess that's not good. And yeah, it's got to be unified.
Guys, I'm going to send you this hilarious ooh.
It's actually pronounced
It's actually pronounced
I can't top that.
But then you get into a debate over how many times you flick your tongue.
Well, you extend the flicking based on how many times you would watch it in a row, like a really good one. Ooh.
If it's 2 L's, you're like, okay, I'll see it. But if it's like 10 L's, you're like, dude, this is gonna be good.
I do like a descriptive acronym. It's hard to get that kind of utility in these things.
The file extension adds more L's based on how good it is. Keeps track of how many times it's been watched and looped. Oh man, that's great.
Mr. President, we have a 30 pager.
Anytime it's introduced in court as like a piece of evidence, like, yeah, and I have to introduce evidence marked number 16. So USB containing in the file choose dot widely liked meme. We're just gonna play this for the court. Well, now I like that one a lot better. I don't know. Do you get? Yeah, Mark gets credit for that.
Looky loop was pretty good or whatever.
What do all the extra L's stand for? Looky loop.
Yeah, look.
You just keep saying looky loop, looky loop, looky loop. It's on a loop.
Looky loop, looky loop, looky
Yeah.
loop.
It could be whatever you want. Any combination of those two words.
I was just mumbling under my breath and I forgot that you guys could hear me for a second. I was like, looky loop.
Mark, are you having a wasn't listening?
And this one is stupid. Both the thing that it is stupid, and I hate it. But also the acronym is awful. CAPTCHA.
Oh.
Ugh.
And I just want to throw this out there. This is another acronym where there's some letters in there that don't fucking belong. There's a 0% chance that you could guess what this is because it's stupid. Because it's spelled CAPTCHA.
Cops against people that hold arsonists.
Probably, except it stands for Completely Automated Public Turing Test, which doesn't have a bunch of those letters in it. They got CAPTCHA and they were like, oh, that stinks.
I didn't know we could just make it up at the end of there. I don't know.
CAPTCHA suck and the acronym sucks. What is a better way that we could determine if someone using a website is a robot or a human being? And what would it be acronym called?
TMDP, take my data, please.
Are you a robot?
Does it have to be said in a pirate voice, or is that...
As the inventor, yes, I determined that the accent must be
That's really specific, but I accept it.
YGBW, you're gonna be wrong because you'll do the test wrong the first time. I'll add a C. Y. B W T F T. Because you'll be wrong the first time.
Man, the first part was so smooth, and then you thought you'd get fancy on it.
No hackers allowed.
I really like that. I like the tone of that. Much better than CAPTCHA.
It's a really long one.
Yeah, what does that stand for? You human.
C2 PP
C2PP.
GR robot test.
Oh, fuck.
HMB. How many bicycles?
BKC better know crosswalks.
AAA YDSTMW. You didn't say the magic word.
DTPC? Do those pixels count? I fucking hate when they're like, click all the boxes with a bus in it. And there's like one, just, you could see the bus is in there, but you know that doesn't
You guys are
count.
so tall, so you're so high off the ground that it just falls like rain by the time it hits the floor.
Imagine you trying to pee, but you're standing on top of a 4-story building. That's what it's like for us.
And you're trying to hit us the same size toilet bowl. Yeah.
Just for reference. Okay. I know it's hard to imagine.
You're 6'4", but your dick starts at 4 stories up in the air.
It's so long. You have to arch it.
Yeah. Even we have to climb a ladder to get to it.
Yeah, you could coil it up in your arms and kind of aim it, but who has that? I throw it up on the dick rack.
We used to do gymnastics where we'd bounce off of it like a diving board and do a flip.
Actually, I don't know why. I thought you were going to say rhythmic gymnastics, but our dick was the streamer instead of the streamer. Just imagine Wade in his leotard tumbling around.
I'm imagining. I'm picturing.
Are leotards always leopard print or never leopard print? And I only think that because they start with LEO.
Always.
That's why all Olympians look like leopards.
Oh, yeah. I guess they wear those too.
That's where the name comes from. Leo, leopard, tard,
A Leo leopard.
outfit, leopard outfit, obviously.
I'm a Leo, you know, a leopard.
I'm a Virgo, you know, a virgin.
You have a kid.
But wouldn't that be impressive? It's like the inverse of the Immaculate Conception.
That's why you should sit down to have sex instead of say it. Say it.
It's very dangerous. It comes out like one of those water jets that cuts titanium. Gotta watch out. Anything that comes out, it's the same pressure. It's crazy.
So you can't control that? You can't like put some kind of nozzle on the end of that?
Now there I can turn it down, but there's sort of a floor on that doesn't get down to safe levels with normal controls.
I get you. You gotta have special gloves. I see.
What's your small talk, Mark?
Oh, you know, me driving again. For those who don't know, I've been bouncing back and forth between Texas to for movie stuff TM. I went out there yesterday, 5:20 a.m. flight, got up at 3 at the airport. That was fine. I didn't get much sleep, but 4 hours, 5 hours, something like that. So enough for like one sleep cycle. So I go there, great trip, very productive. I didn't get to bed late because I was working and talking with people. I get to bed. I set an alarm for 3:30. My flight's at 6 a.m., by the way. The airport's 30 minutes away. 2 hours before, very responsible of me. I wake up at 3:20-ish, right before my alarm. I look over at my phone like, 10 more minutes to snooze. I blink. It's 4:45.
Oh no.
I swear to God, I just blinked. And my flight departs at 6. Airport 30 minutes away. I thank the person at the front desk. I didn't get her name, but she was so sweet because it was the same person that I checked in with, that I checked out with. And I told her, she was like, breakfast at 6. And I was like, I've got to be out before then. I was like, oh no, well, you better get to sleep. And I was like, I will. And so I told her when my flight was, and I'm sprinting out of the elevator and she's like, oh, hey, you're late. And I'm like, I know.
Oh, no.
And then she's like, just leave the keys here. And I was like, I don't think I'm going to make it. And she's like, believe. It was very sweet of her. Get in my car at 4:58, I think. And I take, an extra few seconds because I wanted to like change my phone. Usually it's like avoid toll roads, but I was like, fuck it. Let's toll it, road it up. So I take the time to switch that. But then the navigation is like, it's the same road. Oh.
Neat.
So I didn't save any time. That delay, I hit every red light, every single red light. And I know it's because I took the extra 30 seconds to change that setting. I'm not joking. Every red light. There was no one on the road. There was not a soul out because it's It's 5 a.m. and there's no one else. And I look around at all these beautiful Dallas streetlights, not a sensor in sight. They're all archaic 1950s tech where it's just a clock. Wait 30 seconds. I hit every single one. And half of them were right as it was turning yellow. And then I get on, and because Texas roads are just a nightmare. I mean, I live in LA. I know nightmare roads. Texas roads are worse. Like the highway on-ramp, off-ramp, the whole system is messed up. If you have ever driven in Texas, I bet you're proud of that for some reason. It's awful.
You know who you are.
You don't even get the Californians like, you take the 405. And like, you don't even, the numbers are all different, random, odds, evens. There's no structure. 3 numbers, 1 number, 2 numbers. Every road's a toll road. Better be careful. And so I'm gunning it, and I take the wrong exit. So I go, fuck, as I swerve across 4 lanes of empty traffic to the other exit that I wasn't supposed to go to. Do you turn around? And I'm like, okay, it's an on-ramp. I'll get back on. I'll get on the highway. I'll be zooming. It's no problem. It goes off because of course it does. It's a highway. It's like an off-ramp U-turn, and it goes back onto the highway, but it doesn't go back on the highway because you go on the highway and then immediately off to a service road. I hit a red light. It was the last red light that I fucking hit, and it was the longest one. And I'm looking at the clock. I'm like half a mile from my hotel. It is taking me 10 minutes. It is 5:08 by the time I'm just about getting on the highway. It takes 25 minutes there in my souped up Dodge Charger that the rental guy gave me that I'm 3 over the speed limit on. So I'm going 73 because at least it's 70 miles an hour there. And then I do the thing where I get in the rental place. It's 5:25. Throw the keys at the lady. Well, I leave them in the car. I don't throw them at the lady, but imagine if I did. And I get in there. I think it's at the terminal, but Dallas Fort Worth is the airport, and it's a nightmare if you've ever been there.
I've been through that airport a lot. It sucks.
Yeah, at least I was like, okay, they have a good tram system, so it probably has a stop at the rental place, not buses. Guess what I see as I'm running up to the bus stop?
A string of red lights between where you are and the terminal that the bus has to hit.
It might as well be. It's my bus driving off. My fucking bus I was going Terminal D, and it's like I see a big D, and I literally do the thing like, wah! Doesn't stop. Everyone else at the bus stop just looks at me and goes, and there's not many people, but there are people waiting. And here I go.
Yeah, who is that guy?
I wait another 10 minutes. 5:35. I get on this bus and I'm like, okay, I'm on. Everyone else taking their time. Bus driver packing luggage. I'm primed and ready there. And I'm like, it takes 10 minutes to get to the airport. It's not terrible, but when you're this far behind, 10 minutes. 5:35. I arrive at the airport. Flight leaves at 6. I'm like, okay, Terminal D. And then it's like, boom, everyone's getting off. If you're in gates 22 to 40 something, I'm gate 21. Wait another few minutes, everybody gets off. I'm staring this clock in the face. At 5:38, we move. 5:39, I get out. I have TSA pre-check, so I'm like, I'm ready to go. Here we go, baby. Where is it?
Not open too early in the morning.
Yeah, something like that. It was just no pre-check.
No, that always happens.
But I look at the security and it's empty. Thank fuck, it's empty. There's no one in line. And I'm like, okay, where do I go? I had the 2 TSA ladies are staring at me as I route the turnstile back and forth and back and forth. And I swear I was in there for a minute, and I get in there and it's beautiful. And it's like, okay, everyone check me out. She gave me like a little TSA pre-check, like, oh, we don't have it open, but you can put this, you don't have to take your shoes off, but you still have to do all the other stuff. I'm like, thank you, I guess. And so I pack all my things, and by the time my stuff is out of the x-ray machine, my phone is ringing, like just ringing nonstop. And so I don't even put my laptop back in. I slap it under my arm. I throw my book bag, my backpack, my book bag, because I'm going to school, my book bag, my backpack, and I answer the phone. It's the gate agent asking where I am, and I'm hauling ass through the airport. It's 5:45 or something like that, and I know the doors close 10 minutes before boarding, right? That's like the deal.
Normally.
I get up, she's calling me like, where are you? I'm like, I'm 2 gates away. Wait for me. And then I see her on the phone, like down there, and she's like, oh, okay. Click. And so I get up there and I'm like, I made it. So they're like, all right, go. So I thought there would be like some fanfare, like, oh, you did it. And so I scan my pass. I go halfway down the jet bridge. My backpack that I didn't zip up unfolds completely because it's one of those backpacks that folds like this. My Tiger Balm muscle cream rolls down comically the jet bridge.
Tiger Bong muscle cream?
Tiger Balm.
You know, Tiger Balm. You've never had Tiger Balm?
You know about Tiger Balm?
Balm? BLBALM.
Oh, no.
There's a joke in the Austin Powers movies about it. Oh, Tiger Balm.
It's for sore muscles and stuff like that, or sore back or stuff. It's good for it. Yeah, but it rolling down the runway, and so I let go of my roller carry-on to go get it, and I chase it down, and my roller carry-on sails past me and goes like down as well. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. So I scramble. I just grab everything I can, and I burst onto the plane like like heaving, breathing, and the two flight attendants are looking at me like, welcome aboard. I'm like, I made it. I said to them again, waiting for someone to be like, all right, cool. And I was expecting, like, can you help me gate check this bag? He's like, oh, there's plenty of room. And I look and the plane's like half empty. And it's just like, there's tons of space. Everyone was, and we didn't take off for another 30 minutes. I felt really stupid. We were waiting for fuel.
When the gate agent called you, she was like, hey, Mr. Fishbach. You were like, I'm coming. And she was like, oh, I was just going to tell you, we're like 20 minutes behind schedule, so you got lots of time. Oh, there you are. That's why everyone was so befuddled by your exasperated appearance.
I burst into that plane, heaving breath, like I had been running or speed walking the entire time with all my shit. And
Well, the running speed limit's 10. What were you going, 11?
I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, so harrowing journey by the skin of my teeth, except not, and no one clapped.
You were set up for failure because the woman at the hotel established a hell of an energy level on your way out the door, and you were like, all right, everyone's going to meet this. Every subsequent person had a completely normal energy level for you, and you were just like let down repeatedly as you encountered these normies.
No, she was lovely. I can't fault her ever. She was very nice.
I give you a point for the meme where the guy has like the two buttons and he's like sweating and rubbing his forehead, and the buttons are be late or speed, and then the next frame is you going 2 miles over the speed limit.
I can't speed. I can't do it.
It's not a bad thing, it's just really funny.
It's sometimes I'm going 70 and a truck pulls up, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna pass him. And then I see people getting behind me. I'm like, oh shit,
I better go 71 and a half.
So yeah, I don't know what it is. I just can't do it. I can't speed.
Hey, nothing wrong with following the law, man.
Like a nerd. Anyway, now I'm here. That was literally like an hour before recording, or a few hours. That was this morning.
Fun.
Yeah, because I texted our group chat and I was like, hey, we go in today? And you were like, back from the airport very soon.
You texted?
Yeah, he texted.
We texted, comrade.
Oh, yeah, no, I do see that. I thought Mark initiated those texts. I didn't realize that Wade had.
I'm super responsible. All right, that's all I got.
Pineapple, so it's Mark's turn. Mark, I need an adjective.
Scary.
Thank you, man.
You're welcome, friend.
Bob, a verb.
Murder.
Mark, I need a noun.
Ectoplasm.
Oh, snap.
Bob, I need a plural noun.
Chainsaws.
Mark, I need a verb.
Scary. Why? That can't be repeats.
I think you mean scare, but yes.
It's a verb, not an adjective this time.
Oh. No, I don't mean scare. I know what words are and what they are,
Yeah,
guys. Stop saying I don't. Oh, the rumor to end right now. What would you want again?
A verb.
Spray.
Bob, I need an adjective.
Scary.
All right, man. I love the scary repeat.
It's a scary story.
Mark, I need an adjective.
Scary.
Bob, I need a noun.
The moon. Moon, I guess.
No, gotta keep the.
The moon. If it works, put the in there. If it doesn't work, it's fine.
Okay. Mark, I need a verb.
Verbs are action words. We do verbs.
Scare. Right.
Okay, man. I'm sensing a theme here. Bob, I need a location.
Oh, man.
Pick right behind you.
All right, I'll use Mark's, but I get the point for it. Right behind you. There you go. No, that's a good one. That's mine. I thought of that.
This feels like a tale all of a sudden told by a elementary school student with the scared. But let's go with it. Descending the scary staircase, Bob knew time was of the essence. He murdered his ectoplasm, knowing it would aid him in the consuming darkness. In the distance, he heard a noise that sounded like chainsaws, but it couldn't be. Not down here. Bob sprayed It was his only chance. Passing through scary rooms, Bob pressed onward toward what he could only describe as scary moon. He scared toward it as fast as he could, finally finding himself right behind you.
Oh, God, it gave me chills. I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight.
Dude, the way you sprayed and murdered your ectoplasm.
Oh,
Let me guess, you want a verb from Mark.
I don't. I want a noun.
Gun.
Jeez.
Gun.
Bob, I need a verb.
Throw.
Mark, I need an adjective.
Deadly. No, that's never. Dead.
Bob, I need a noun.
Podcast.
Mark, I need an adverb.
Giving him the tough ones.
Tantalizingly.
Bob, a noun.
Drink coaster.
Adjective for Mark.
Lethal.
Bob, a verb.
Polish.
Mark, a location.
Purgatory.
Bob, a verb.
Berate.
Mark, a noun.
Gun.
And Bob, one more verb.
Mislead.
All right. Cars. Bob had been all about his passion for cars, but now he has a new love. Gun. People pass by in droves to see Bob throwing away on his new dead podcast as tantalizingly as he can. His dedication is inspiring. Lately, Bob has been experimenting by using drink coasters, and the more lethal they are, the better. If you don't enjoy the view of seeing Bob polish, head on down to Purgatory anytime, day or night, and you're sure to see him doing what he loves. Rumor has it that he will berate a gun next, but who knows? Don't miss out. And when you see him, tell Bob he misled like nobody you've ever seen.
That's my Bob. That's our Bob.
Misleading like no one's ever seen before, man.
That sounds like what I do.
I want to see you berate a gun.
I can be very derisive.
All of these, I'd originally just going to have you guys do 1, 1, 1, 1. This was the one I was going to have you both work together on, so I'm curious how it's going to go. That's all I'm giving you. Per usual, Mark goes first.
I'm ready.
Shocker.
Mark, I need an adjective.
Vivacious.
Hey, I spelled that one right. Bob, I need an adverb.
Sumptuously.
Ooh, well.
Mark, I need a verb.
Tantalizing.
Is that a verb?
Tantalize is a verb. You can tantalize.
Oh, wait, no. Wait, verb or adjective? Which one did you say?
Verb, but that works. You're not tantalizingly, you're just tantalizing.
Tantalize. Sorry, man, I get verbs and adjectives mixed up so much. I don't know if that has to do with my Korean learning because verbs and adjectives in Korean are the same thing. And that's hard to explain, but they are.
I need another verb from you, Bob.
Sauce. Could sauce something. I sauced the halibut before I serve it to Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, you're right. Mark, adjective.
Adjective. It's a descriptive word. Sopping.
Oh man.
Bob, another verb.
Dribble.
Mark, a noun.
Whole.
Bob, another verb.
Smack.
Mark, a verb.
Undulate.
Bob, a location.
The bedroom.
Mark, an adverb.
Tumultuously.
Man, Mark's theme is syllables.
I'm trying hard. I want to win.
Bob, a verb.
Gesticulate.
Mark, another adverb.
Pathetically.
Oh.
Bob, a location.
The other bedroom.
Mark, a proper noun.
God.
Bob, a location.
The
The other bedroom.
No. The den that we call a bedroom that's technically not an enclosed space.
Where the day bed is.
Yeah, obviously. It's for guests. All of that is my thing.
Mark, I need a noun.
Bucket.
All right, here we go.
This is a long one. I can't wait for it. It's going to be good.
Here's the thing. Wade needs to know he's vivacious. It's time. For too long have people sumptuously tantalized without telling the man it's time to sauce. And don't get me wrong, Wade is sopping, but his flaws need to be pointed out. Just the other day, he was dribbling a hole when all of a sudden he seemed to lose his mind and smack nonstop. Most people who undulate around the bedroom do it tumultuously, but not Wade. No, he has to gesticulate pathetically all the way to the other bedroom with no regard for anyone. I'm sorry to be the one to share this, but it had to be said. Why couldn't he be more like God? Oh well. Maybe next time they'll just leave him at the den we call a bedroom that's technically not an enclosed space, so we don't have to worry about buckets.
didn't know this was going to be your intervention, Wade. I didn't know that we needed to have this meeting.
I just need to go to the den that we call a bedroom that's technically not an enclosed space.
I hope someday somebody says that obviously I'm sopping. God damn.
Dude, I just wanted to dribble the hole, and y'all had to get involved.
Look, I feel you. Just not in the bedroom or the other bedroom, man. Just anywhere but that. Peen House won't be the same if you do that.
You know, it could have been. It could have been.
Why couldn't you be more like God?
All right, let me add some more points over here. I'm going to go back through.
He's fixing the score. He's changing it.
I'm just going to stare at you while you do math.
I marked things on the sheet that I wanted to put points on here for, so I'm just marking them down. What the fuck?
That whole time, huh?
I'm really going through here on my points, man.
He's fixing it. He's changing it.
I was just trying to work out how to look more sopping.
I don't think that's working, Bob.
I don't know. I don't know what that look is.
I think it's, you ever see a guy and you're just like, that guy looks wet.
Yeah,